What's good, my lovelies? Lovely Soul Empress here, coming to do the earth signs, May 15th through the 30th. Spirit, can you show me, please? You have, when fear speaks, it's always wrong, unless you chase wildebeest. And when love speaks, it's always right, and usually bouncy. Game on, the universe, right? So I feel like this is talking about fear and love and, you know, what we resonate with and what we're drawn to, okay? And as far as allowing ourselves to be pulled to the positive, okay, you also have here, change is always good, and it says, actually, the only effective way of changing another person is by changing yourself. Works every time, guaranteed, through the kind of, though I'm kind of partial to the way you are right now, tally ho, right? So I feel like there's something here about maybe falling in love with potential or wanting something to be different, but needing to start with self. In other words, you don't have control outside of you, okay? You can only control what is within you, all right? You also have dwell on what you love, and it says asking someone to change is like pruning a tree. Neither will ever be the same again. Scarier still is that you can't quite know what new directions they'll grow. I wouldn't change a leaf on you, okay? So I feel like for a lot of you, there could have been the like being pushed to conform, okay? Being pushed to sacrifice oneself, what you truly want, okay? Love doesn't have to mean near, okay? And it says sometimes some are better loved at a distance for a while anyway, and that's love, because love doesn't really know the difference, okay? So let me just say something. There's somebody around you who has some type of behavior that doesn't align with you. It feels like you try to try to change the scenario, okay? But I feel like maybe something that had to do with the eclipse has been a realization that you can't change things outside of yourself, only within you, okay? And it feels like you're having to distance yourself from somebody, okay? It says also you are adored, okay? And it says don't be fooled by the players and don't be fooled by yourself. There is no one more lovable nor loved than you, and I know everyone precious. Sign the universe, right? I feel like whatever it is that you decided you couldn't fix, change, whatever, you removed yourself. I feel like it's a little painful. It's a little painful, but I feel like it's like a choice of the higher self, okay? So let's take a look. Spirit, can you show me what is coming towards the earth signs? Spirit, can you show me, I should say that's the situation. What is coming towards the earth signs, please? Thank you. What is falling away? Thank you. What is it that they cannot see? Thank you. What is the truth of the matter? Thank you. And most likely outcome. Thank you. Okay. So you have the 10 of Pentacles here. This feels like family or somebody that you consider like family. Okay, so it's like a family dynamic. Spirit, can you show me why the 10 of Pentacles is here? I feel like you're trying to build some generational wealth. I feel like some energy or frequency may feel like it's blocking you, or you may feel like you have to remove yourself or block yourself from this familial situation because there's something like that doesn't align. With the 2 of Pentacles, you may try to juggle like the effects. Let's say you have Uncle Bob. Uncle Bob, who's always at your mom's house on Mother's Day. And you're going to go to your mom's house on Mother's Day, and Uncle Bob is a nasty drunk. And Uncle Bob says very inappropriate things. but you still want to see your mother. So you're trying to, in a way, limit the interaction with Uncle Bob, yet have to be in his presence. You see what I'm saying? Now, with the Queen of Cups, Spirit, why is this Queen of Cups here? Okay, this could be a mother figure, a Cancer, Pisces, a Scorpio, a feminine in their emotions, or someone who aligns with the feminine frequency with the Seven of Swords, okay? Using the Uncle Bob analogy, let's say that this Queen of Cups is somehow a family member or in connection, or you feel deeply for this feminine. Okay, I feel like this feminine with the Seven of Swords may not want to see the situation for what it is. Okay, or they may want, going back to Uncle Bob, let's say that mom's brother, Uncle Bob, as a child had a medical situation, right? An illness. So now mom, you know, being the older sister, always took care of Uncle Bob. So she treats him like a child, okay? So he can't do anything wrong. So rather than looking at Uncle Bob and holding Uncle Bob accountable, she'll try to control everybody else from addressing Uncle Bob. Do you understand? So that could be the thing, that this person that you are close to doesn't see something. Okay, so you also have the Page of Pentacles here in what's falling away. Okay, so it feels like an opportunity, okay, is falling away because of the Page of Wands, because someone in the situation keeps doing or taking action that isn't thought out, and it doesn't bring justice with the Justice card here crossed. And I feel like you may have decided that it wasn't to your advantage. Six of Swords, you pull back, okay, try to looking for calmer waters. Now you have the Six of Swords here for Six of Wands here for what you can't see. Spirit, why is that? With the Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? So I feel like you might feel like this situation brought you negative attention, okay? Because I feel like maybe something pressed your buttons, okay? With the Queen of Swords here in reverse, you didn't give a fuck what this person had to say. Okay, it's like you had enough. Okay, this person could have been trying to have victory over you, because, you know, Six of Wands is also the victory card, right? You could have lashed out. Okay, you could feel like you don't like the way you lashed out with the Wheel of Fortune. Like maybe something this person doesn't bring out the best in you with the Ace of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Wands. It's like you're recognizing that you should be the Queen of Wands and be more magnetic, and I feel like this person doesn't, it causes friction in you. Okay, so it's like you want to be somewhere, but you can't be there because Uncle Bob. All right, we're just going to call him Uncle Bob. All right, so Two of Cups. Spirit, why is this Two of Cups here in the position of what my earth signs, what's the truth of the matter? Okay, you've got the Judgment. Okay, so something has to be decided in a connection. Using the Uncle Bob analogy, you might say to mom, listen, I want to come see you, but I'm going to come see you after Mother's Day or before Mother's Day. I want to come when I don't have to be in the presence of Uncle Bob, because although you may tolerate his behavior, I no longer want that frequency, right? Or you may be saying, you know, my internal divine feminine and divine masculine no longer want to take part. Judgment, okay? But you have the Seven of Cups here in the same position. Spirit, why is that? I feel like This could have been a long-standing situation, and people may, in the situation, surrounding people. Uncle Bob could be a narcissist, right? And Uncle Bob could have other people, they call them flying monkeys, you know, doing the bidding of trying to keep the control as it is, right? With the Seven of Cups, I feel like you may not know how to get out of this situation. All you know is that you don't want to be part of it, okay? Also, this could be like others around you in the situation testing you, okay? Because it feels like, you know, normally the person who stands up for themselves meets resistance because the other people don't want the illusion to be broken, or they want everyone to play along, to get along. This is how narcissists keep control. Okay, and with the Death card, I feel like you are not accepting of this illusion anymore, even if it means that other things are going to take place. Okay, your Strength card is coming up here. The Ace of Wands, you're dead ass serious and passionate about it with the Chariot, okay, about moving forward, and the Fool, okay? That is three major arcana at the bottom of the deck, okay? So it's like you're just choosing. You're like, I can't. It's like you can't give to something, okay? Even if you wanted to, okay? So you have the Hermit here for the most likely outcome. I feel like there's a very introspective energy here, okay? With the Lovers, you're choosing yourself in some way. It doesn't mean that you're not gonna, like using the analogy, you're not gonna see your mom again, right? But it just means that you're choosing to do what will serve your highest good. Page of Cups, and you know, it may not be enough for other people, but it's gonna have to be, you know, like you're only gonna give what you're comfortable to give. And you're not going to be forced, okay? So you have the Four of Cups here. And before I even continue, you know, this card said it all. Sorry. It said love doesn't have to mean near, right? Some are better loved at a distance for a while anyway. And I feel like that's what it is. It's like you're taking a step back. You have the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, why is that? Comes out with the King of Cups. There's somebody here. Let's say this is Uncle Bob, who's reliant on the Queen of Cups to, you know, do the deceiving or to keep the illusion, so that this King of Cups doesn't have to take responsibility. With the Four of Cups, uninterested in looking at his own projections, even though there may be a lot of emotion underneath that. With the Page of Swords, it's blocked. This person does not want to look there. They're stuck, and they're going to pretty much stay there, okay? You know, you got the Page of Cups here with the Three of Swords, okay? I feel like this person, they know they should apologize, but they're not gonna, okay? Because I feel like it will cause too much internal strife for the King of Cups, okay? There goes the Devil. This is like, you know, could be due to an addiction, some type of binding fear, okay? This person, it's like they're projecting something outward. It feels like you're having a realization about something you don't want, and it feels like there's someone else who kind of wants you to play along to keep the peace. And I feel like you don't want to do that anymore. Okay, so let's get you guys a kipper. Let's see what else is going on here. Spirit, can you show me for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, May 15th through the 31st, please? You have message of concern. Thoughts. Bad health. An occupation in reverse with pathway. Okay, so let's get a deck to clarify these. Spirit, why is message of concern here? Disturbance in reverse. With perseverance crossed and friendship. Yeah. So for some of you, this could be in a group of friends. Message of concern. I feel like you could have received the message like, oh, this situation is not going to change. But also your reaction or whatever was the catalyst. It feels like you could have, you know, said your piece, right? You have disturbance in reverse, like basically saying like, I'm not fucking dealing with that, okay? Perseverance, I quit. I'm not fucking gonna keep running into a brick wall, even if it is a friend. Even if it is a friend. Right? So there could be something like, let's say you have a group of friends, there could be somebody who's displaying toxic behavior, who won't, you know, it's like who won't do the right thing. And so they rely on you to stay in a toxic situation because they figure you'll do the right thing by not, you know, making a fuss. But I feel like earth signs, you're not, that's not how you're feeling. Thoughts is here, spirit. Why is thoughts here? Profession, death, and adventure. I feel like this profession, you know, it could be you in a way that, you know, you have reinvented yourself, okay? Like death to Smoochie from the past, right? And the new adventure, okay? I also feel like this person may be realizing that you no longer are willing to to play their game. This person, you know, they may feel like something is coming to an end, but it's going to lead to some kind of new beginning here with the adventure, okay? And maybe for this person, it's accountability, okay? Maybe it's you, it's freedom, okay? Bad health. I feel like whatever you've done and how you've removed yourself from a situation causes whoever this Queen of Cups is or some of the other players in the situation to have to really look at how the whole situation makes them feel. Is this really a natural disaster? Like, did Earth sign cause this, or is Earth sign just looking at the situation and saying, I don't want to be blind anymore. I don't want to pretend, right? And I feel like what feels like a natural disaster to others is that they relied on you to keep the illusion for them by accepting something that wasn't pleasant. And I feel like you've decided you're no longer doing that, okay? With occupation in reverse and hesitation, okay? I feel like you no longer, you know, in this situation, whether it's a job or not, could be a job, like you're like, I hate this fucking place, right? But I feel like you're no longer taking on jobs you don't want, right? You're no longer taking on the responsibility, you know, like this is like saying, it's not my fucking job to make sure that this person behaves themselves, or that I, you know, don't respond, or I, you know, yeah, curse. You may feel like this is just a way to like target you, or, you know, encage you, okay? And it feels like you're not playing the game. It's like, okay, right? Vow, right? It's like you made a vow to yourself, okay, with Gaia here, to be like true to yourself, and you're deciding that you don't want to take it anymore. Okay, so I'm just gonna get a final card for you guys and see, you know, what else Spirit might want us to know. Spirit, can you show me? Yeah, you're separating yourself here from something. Chaser, you're not, you know, gonna run. And this person could be saying to you, these other players, well, you know, then you're gonna be out in the cold, or we're not chasing you. And you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting you to. Okay, and speak your truth, which is what you did. Okay, so you're like, I'm on fire, and you're my every desire. It's gonna make some unions stronger and others fall away. Okay, dazed and confused. I feel like these are the participants of this narcissist, the flying monkeys that were keeping the illusion. I feel like they're stunned that you broke the cycle. Heartbreak, okay? and self-sabotage, okay? Ghosted. And I feel like you just fucking walked away. You made a clean thing, okay? Clean break. And you have regrets here. And then I heard regrets, okay? So somebody wished they hadn't done it the way they did it from the commercial that the guy gets the tattoo wrong. Okay, temptation. This person's trying to figure out how they can contact you without losing faith, okay? How they can get you back into the fold without having to come up off of their toxicity, okay? So that's what I have for the balance of the month. The shadow is making people, because this is the shadow period of Mercury, right? The shadow is making people try to find go-arounds that they're not going to be able to find, okay? So I feel like by the end of May, maybe this actually gets absorbed and somebody has to come to the realization that their sneaky ways is not the way to address something with you. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. I'd just like to say thank you to my returning subscribers for coming through and spending a little time with me. And if you're a new viewer and you felt I resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and comment, as I'd love to have you as part of the Lovely Soul family. I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Namaste, gang, gang. Bye.